In case you don't know him, he is Casey Neistat. He in past 2 years stopped posting videos on a regular basis after he moved to Los Angeles from New York. Everyone thought he moved on with his life, but he is back to New York and YouTube. So I thought, why not make a video on him? He has been my role model on YouTube, even though my style is nothing like him and I don't intend to copy him, maybe sometime. Don't be fooled by his looks. This fancy haired guy who always wears sunglasses everywhere and every time, in fact, is a very talented guy. He is many things: writer, producer, filmmaker. He, along with his brother Van, have created and starred in their own HBO series. He has premiered feature films at Cannes and Sundance Festival. He is an adventurer. Apart from being a trekker, he is also a surfer. He goes around New York on his boosted boards while filming himself with a handheld camera. He is also an entrepreneur. Some of his projects might have failed like Beam, but nevertheless, he was not afraid to follow his heart. He even spoke on TEDx. But he is better known for being this popular YouTuber. Unlike all vloggers, he does not just hold the front camera and talks. He's essentially a storyteller. He treats his videos as feature films. He might seem like a mess, but there is a structure to all that chaos. Just like his studio in New York, if you look closely, every item is labeled and marked. Him carving his initials on his laptop, or whitening the corners of his sunglasses, or spray painting every belongings to make them look odd, he has silently created his brand. Even he has his own way of shooting his vlogs. All the laws you see right now which are restricting the movements of drones everywhere are all due to him. He uses drones and multiple cameras kept at different places to give his video a cinematic look. He says,
"The edit is everything. Editing is the hardest thing."
He uses bits and pieces of the entire day or days doing a series of activities and combine them to create a story which somehow makes sense. And sometimes when it does not make sense, you just enjoy the whole journey. Over the years, we get to see many aspects of his life. He became father when he was 17 years old. In his early years as single father, sometimes he devoted an entire trip only to spend time with his son to compensate for missing out on being a full-time dad. We get to meet Candice, lovely young lady, bit unconventional, she still is. Tagged along and become a friendly companion of Neistat. Eventually they get married and their family grew bigger. As years went by, his channel grew and sponsors came. We got to see more tech videos, promotional videos. He came to New York poor and we saw him rise from rag to riches in front of our eyes. In case you want to vlog like him, he even created a video just for that. How cool is he? His carefree way of living his life and his New York studio is something most of us will wish to have. On his videos, he discusses about his life as a father, husband, or an artist, also his observations of others around him. If heard closely, there are hidden messages in every video of his. These videos, when watched one after other, it acts as motivation for others. He's the most popular and influential person on YouTube for a reason. The reason is his originality and he being himself. There is always something for everyone on his videos. In fact, YouTube is incomplete without Casey Neistat. Casey Neistat is YouTube.